Hello viewers and welcome to part 3 of my look at the Crew beta recently. Fortunately I didn't get a great deal of time on it, so we've just had the 3 videos, but during the next beta and of course near release we'll have a lot more time driving all around it. Now those who have watched my channel for a long time will remember my Test Drive Unlimited 2 Sunday drives. Basically I go off, I drive around the map for no reason at all other than because it's there, and we drive off into some bushes and we don't know what we're going to find. We're just on the road together and we're just going to see what it's all about. Now old school, what I used to record live and record my commentary live, the videos I do later this year will be live again. I'll be setting up a mic and just driving and talking as I drive. That way I can't preempt anything and you get the reaction as it happens really. So here I am just driving now on some dirt roads. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know where I could be going in circles for all I know, but I just said I don't care. I just want to explore some of the environments. There's lots to see and do. And try the different cars, the different handling on the different textures, stuff like that. As you can see I just hit record and now we've got the video down there as well, so a bit of direct feed. Sometimes you can't always see it on the TV as well, especially since we're just using a single screen. Environments though, I mean if you look at those environments, they're very nice. You know, we're moving from what we had in Test Drive Unlimited in terms of the open world there to what we have here. Lots of little effects. It's all running very well. I'm enjoying my drive, and as I say, once we have the triple screen set up as well, it'll add to it. This is a slightly extended video, but it's not as long as they will be in the final drive, and I have no idea where I'm going. So what have I been thinking of the Crew? Well, I've been enjoying what I've played of it. Obviously the storylines, you know, it's quite dark actually, the story, you know, but then, you know, it's maybe slightly cliched in its own way, but I think it's got to be, isn't it, to get people involved. I'm sure future stories can be more adventurous if the Crew is successful. I'm now driving through a field, I've no idea where I'm going. Now some of you might be wondering why I'm not driving in cockpit cam. Well, that's because I drive cockpit when I'm using the triple screens. I don't tend to use cockpit when I'm not using triple screens, because you actually lose half your view when using a cockpit cam. And the whole point of this video is I want to look at the environments more than the inside of the car. And now I've ended up in a forest of sorts, and isn't it pretty as well? Look at that, lovely bushes and trees. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just driving. I thought, you know what, let's just keep going in this direction. You know, this is America, it stretches for miles, and let's see where we end up. My PC's playing, so I watched the video here, of course. Still working my way through. This for me is what it's all about, because, you know, generally speaking there's always going to be exploration, little tasks that you've got to do, find your way through. Some good speed up now. This isn't really an off-road car, so obviously it's not very good at the off-road sections. In that sense it's probably a bit more realistic. So what have I made of it all though? So far so good. I think it's good fun. Yeah, graphically it's a bit clunky at times, you know, some things don't look visually as polished and sophisticated as they could look, but then when you're looking at just here from the just at the environments themselves, overall the environments are very nice, they're very varied. Now what matters is what you're going to do in these environments and what's the online modes going to be like, and they've not all been revealed yet as I understand it. There's still some more reveals to be done in terms of online gaming. We'll be looking at that in more detail, but do let me know what you'd like to see. As ever, post it on the forum. We'd like to do a lot more on there. We'll probably look to do some competitions as well later in the year, as well as arranging a few more multiplayer games. Just doing a gate challenge. I didn't really want to do this gate challenge, but it was there, so I thought, oh, it gives me something to do for a minute while I drive around. But a lot of what I do will be this. It'll be exploration. Often there are hidden things. You have to find the hidden VW Beetles in Test Drive 2, so that's what I went off and did. Found them all in the end. Didn't record them all, I should have at the time. Didn't know where I was going then, to be fair. A lot of these gate challenges as well, once you actually know them, you can really improve. continuing my drive. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just sliding round. Where are we going? Let's go over here then. For no good reason. You can see, I think it's the seaside in the distance. The seaside! Hear the seagulls, smell that sea air. And now we're just driving along the beach. I'm trying to get rid of that thing on screen. What's that all about? It's not getting rid of that. I've hit the button and it won't go. Oh, well, there we go. So, there we go. And we're just having a drive. And there's some people on the beach there. We'll go and take a look at those. This is fascinating as well. Just take a look at them. Oh, there they are, doing their yoga. I thought this was quite interesting, and I thought, let's see how close I can get to running them over. As you do, as you do. So we're just gonna close in. Just a bit more. Oh no, he's not having it. He's not having it. Can we get nearer to him? This is what I do. You know, my working day involves trying to run people and get them. Get them! As you do, just trying to run them over. A lot of my time will be spent trying to run people over in the final game, I tell you. Don't pretend you haven't if you've played the beta. It's got to be done. In Driver San Francisco, they all got out of the way, clean. They were just amazing how the people just always teleported out of your way. But that was just an opportunity, seeing how close I can get to the sea. Get a nice look to the water as well. And now I'm just having a little muck about. So that's just me, random gameplay between all the actual one-player stuff and just exploring the map, going for a drive. I'll be doing lots of this all over the States when it comes out, and attempting to run as many people over as possible, no doubt. But we're just going to finish this video now, having a final drive over these sand dunes. Oh, as I see some more people. This is much more fun when you're in one of the off-road vehicles of that, there's no doubt. Certainly handles better. Let's see if I can drive into the ocean here. No. Well, I'm going to leave it there. That's it for this video. It's a very brief, random look at the crew. But there'll be a lot more of this later in the year, and a lot to look forward to. But that's it from me for now. As ever, more soon.